he subsequently confessed to killing Mr. Anderson. The motive at this time that we can only say at this point is because they got into a heated argument inside of the vehicle once they pulled over to the shoulder of Railroad Avenue. And that argument became very heated, where it then went to the exterior of the car, where Mr. Bourgeois retrieved a gun and shot Mr. Anderson, and then loaded him inside of the trunk of the Dodge Charger, which actually does belong to Mr. Anderson. At this time, Mr. Bourgeois is in our custody. His bond is set at $250,000, and we're going to turn this case over to the district attorney, and we're prepared to move forward immediately. With that, I'll answer any questions if I can.
Do you know what they were arguing about?
That is not 100% clear at this point. We're still investigating. We do not have it 100% guaranteed just yet, so we're still investigating that part.
Do we know that they obviously knew each other? Would you call them friends or just acquaintances or relatives? Or
Mr. Bourgeois is telling us that he has a brother who is more friends with Mr. Anderson, and they just were hanging out that night and were riding around. So they're more acquaintances than they are, I guess, what you would say friends.
Can you share any information about Mr. Bourgeois and if he has any prior issues, arrests, or anything like that?
As far as I can tell you, there's no major criminal history of Mr. Bourgeois at all.
The location on Railroad Street, is it Railroad?
Railroad Avenue.
Railroad? Is there a cross street?
Not really, it's just like a little parking lot, and they pulled over right down
100 block?
300 block of Railroad Avenue.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Was the gun belong to Mr. Bourgeois?
Mr. Bourgeois claimed ownership of the weapon, correct.
any idea what they were doing in that particular area? Was it just coincidental?
It looks like it was just a spot they pulled over, highly coincidental.
It was Anderson's car. Was he driving at the time?
Mr. Bourgeois had been driving,
Okay.
correct.
Was the parking lot the Reserve Recreation Center?
Somewhere in that vicinity.
What did the officers apprehend?
I'm sorry.
What did your deputies stop?
Mr. Bourgeois was driving a vehicle heading towards La Place. He was pulled over at the Marathon gas station right by Bell Point subdivision on the south side of the Airline Highway. The gas station. He pulled over right by a pump, and that's where we managed to recover him, detain him, and recover all the evidence and the body.
When your deputies came across Mr. Bourgeois, was he remorseful, panicked? What was his demeanor? He automatically gave up the fact that there was a body in the trunk, but what was his frame of mind?
He was cool. Nothing exciting, nothing irrational. He just was telling us, hey, the body is in the trunk. I've worked many cases in my years, and you see stuff like that maybe on television where officers we find a body in the trunk of a vehicle. And when I got there, it's the officers, we looking at each other, and it's like, this is surreal. This doesn't even feel real. And you're looking at the victim in the trunk of the car. It looked like he was so fresh, it was like he was almost sleeping. That's how pretty sad and tragic it just really is. But we had emergency medical responders come and check him out, but he was pronounced pretty much deceased in the trunk of his vehicle.
It almost sounds like he was shot execution style. He was shot at the temple.
I think your definition of execution, what you just explained, being shot in the temple, close range, that sounds like an execution to me as well.
He's charged with second-degree murder. Do you guys expect any other charges?
It's still being investigated, but right now those are going to be the most serious crimes, or serious charge, I should say.
Can you tell us anything about the victim? You don't know anything about him?
we don't have any dealings with him. There's nothing bad anybody can tell us about him. We're not familiar with him. He just got killed in a very vicious manner. I don't even know what else I could tell you guys about this case. That's just, I've been around, but that's pretty, it's pretty sad. One of them is, the shooter is 20, the victim is 21. That's hard to believe, but here we are.
Did they both live in Reserve?
One lives in St. John. Yeah, I'm sorry, they both live in LaPlace. Yeah. Mr. Anderson has family in St. Charles Parish. That's where my detectives made the death notification.
And you think that they were friends?
Acquaintances, borderline friends.
Are you at liberty to release a mugshot of Mr. Bourgeois?
If that hasn't been done so already, it's on our website, and you can see his picture. But my PIO is behind you, and she will supply you guys with a briefing of everything I said today, and I think she has pictures as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all coming to St. John Parish. I know y'all got other things going on, but we appreciate y'all if y'all would come back for some good stories every now and then too. But thank y'all for your time and coming out here today. Appreciate it. Thank you.